At the beginning, most auditors didn't know how to prove ownership of these digital assets. So the client would say, "Hey, I have this wallet. Look at my balance." And most auditors, early days were saying, "Okay, well, it looks like a bank account. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe I just need to see the balance." But quickly, auditors began to realize that, wait a second, they could just show me any address on an Explorer and claim that it's theirs. So that was the impetus to understand and understand the needs of actually proving ownership of these addresses. It's not enough just to look at a blockchain explorer. So how this generally started is that, first, after those auditors realized that this isn't just a bank account where you can go look at a bank statement, right? You have to do more over this. These are bare instruments. What they realize is that, okay, what the goal is that I need to do is that I need to prove that my client can exert control over these addresses, right, that hold these balances. And more specifically, they need to prove that they can exert control over the underlying private key for those addresses. And the first way of doing that was doing send to self transactions. So, what does that practically mean? I would go to a client and say, "Hey, you have funds at this wallet address that I can see on this public explorer. Send, a certain amount of digital assets from this address, either back to yourself or back to another wallet that you own, right? In a time period that I give you. That way you can prove to me that yes, you could actually control this address." So that was kind of, iteration one was these send to self transactions. However, during that process, what the clients are actually doing is that they're taking their private key, they're signing a transaction, they're approving that these funds at this address can move to another address, right? So they're using a private key to sign a digital signature to approve that movement. Well, you can take that same concept and move to the next kind of phase of proving ownership. And that's using message signing and digital signatures.